Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So I've got someone with me.
Hi.
So this is Emily, this is my eldest daughter, and we are going to do a Q&A. I asked for questions on Instagram, or we did, together, and we got a few questions. The rest of them we actually made up or we looked up so that you can have something or you get to know us a little bit more, because it's not funny with only three or four questions. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to dive into this and you're going to get the answers to the questions. I hope, if I can answer them or if you can answer them. Emily's going to answer and I'm going to answer.
Yeah.
So we start with the first obvious one, and that is, how old are you? Emily can start.
15, turning 16 in a month.
In a month?
In a month.
She's going to be 16. Woohoo! I just turned 52.
Literally 2 days ago.
Literally, yeah, a couple of days ago. So, I'm the old one.
Not the oldest.
But I've been 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then this is a question that we actually got on Instagram. Someone answered, might call out for a question. And the question was, have you seen Squid Game and would you play it if you were in debt?
I've seen it. I don't like it at all.
Would you play it?
No.
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 I've seen it. I'm a bit weird that way. I like these horror stuff and whatever. It's a little bit too much for me, that series. And no, I do not believe that money is everything in the world. And what's the point if I might die just to get a few pennies? No.
You can get help with that.
Yeah.
You don't need to carve out a cookie and see if you survive or not.
Or get shot if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, I would not play the game. But I've seen the series. Next one is also a question from one of our followers, or one of my followers. And it is, she's saying that she knows nothing about Swedish food. And what is your favourite Swedish dish? What is your favourite Swedish dish?
I don't have any. I'm weird like that. I don't like the Swedish food. Yeah.
She just swore.
No, I don't like the whole meatballs and pasta with lignon soup. I don't like it.
Okay. So anything special?
What, that's
you can think
Swedish?
Of? Yeah.
Max.
Oh, okay. That's burgers for you that don't know. That's
but it's like, it's really Swedish though.
Oh yeah, it's Swedish.
We had
the
my friend from England. She came over. She's like, I've never had a burger like this, and she said it was her favourite. So I mean, I guess it counts.
Yeah.
It's only in Sweden.
Yeah, it's Swedish. So.
But
yeah,
it's not like.
Well, Swedish food, if I compare it to some other countries I've been to, we like a lot of herbs and spices in our food. And when I say spices, I don't mean hot and spicy. It's not like a super duper, even though it's become really, really popular in Sweden the last 20 years. Everything has to be spicy. But it's a lot of flavour to the food. And one of my absolute favourites, or used to be when I could eat it, I can't eat as much of it anymore, is something called smörgåstårta. And some of you, yes,
sandwich cake.
It's a sandwich cake. Some of you might have heard about it when you hear it in like smorgasbord.
Yeah.
When you listen to American or English speaking, smorgasbord. In Swedish, but this is a sandwich cake. It's actually a cake made with bread, and then you've got either ham or cheese, or you've got shellfish or
usually
anything.
Shellfish.
Yeah, usually shellfish and lots of things on it. So it's a flavoury cake, and then that is really good.
The cream's like a shellfish
cream. Weird. Yeah. I like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like
seafood.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's only tried one version of it. There's loads more. So, yeah, I like it. Next up, are you naturally blonde?
Yup.
Yep.
Kind of comes with being Swedish.
Yeah. I am also naturally blonde. I am actually what you call a strawberry blonde. So I've got a little bit of red in it. But this that you see now is not my hair colour. That is also not my daughter's hair colour. No. She's a lot more blonde. This has come from our water that we have here.
She talked about it in our last video.
Yes. So unfortunately, our hair has been absolutely, totally changed since we moved here. Hopefully we will get it back. But I used to play around a bit with colour. So I've been a brunette, I've been dark, I've been red, I've been everything under the sun almost. But I like my blonde hair and I wish I could have it back. So yes, natural.
And before anyone comes at us in the comments saying strawberry blonde is literally ginger, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a reddish shade of blonde, and it's not very, very common. So, yep. How do you live? Do we live in a house, an apartment? Where do we live? In a city, in the countryside?
Countryside. Very countryside. If we turn the camera, you can literally not see a single house except for woods.
Yeah. Yeah, we live in the countryside and we live in a house on a big plot of land.
As the Swedes call it, a villa.
Yes. Villa.
But it's not an American villa.
No,
it's
nothing like
a house
yeah.
on a big plot of land.
Yeah. And it used to be my parents' house. So this is where we live now at the moment. We'll see what happens in the future. This is going to be fun. If you had a warning label, what would it be?
You go first, I need to think.
I go first.
Yeah.
I know exactly what mine would be. Warning, explosives. Because I might have this really lovely happy face on, and I am generally a really, really kind person. I see the good in everyone and I try to calm things down and...
if you push her over a limit.
Yeah. When I get pushed across that limit, then kaboom. So, don't push me. It's a tough one.
Warning, subject might be toxic.
No. No, that's not true.
Well, it can be sometimes. That's the only one I can think of.
No, that is not true. Aww.
Warning, subject is lethal.
Aww, I don't think she feels really that good about herself. But she should. Yeah, okay. You have to think about that one and come up with a better one because I don't like it. Okay. What's your favourite TV show or series? Go on, you first.
Alright, I got loads. I sit and binge watch stuff all the time. So, mine are Friends, Prison Break, Vampire Diaries. And then you got the reality series. You've got Crimes Caught on Camera. You've got Paranormal Activities. And Swedish Paranormal. You've got You're My Ghost Hunt. And those are like...
Yeah. My favourite TV shows or series. Well, I have always been into the paranormal and the ghosty and the horrors and the stuff like that. That's since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Not a baby, but yeah, younger.
Since she was a toddler, she saw a woman. No.
So when I grew up, one of my favourites, of course, was the X-Files. That was like, ooh, I have to see that every week when that comes on. So that was the start of a lot of things. But now, I mean, I love fantasy stuff. Oh, just got a sale. I love fantasy stuff. So Game of Thrones, At the moment, we're watching all of these Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and them series.
I like the Fire. I don't like the PD.
No, SWAT used to be a really good series we watched. Yeah, a little bit of police stuff. I want something happening. I absolutely.
You had the Navy SEALs for a while as well. You cried when that ended.
No, I didn't. But yeah,
You did.
No.
Dad did.
Okay.
One of you cried.
Well, no. Yeah, but one of them died.
Oh.
That was we didn't cry because the series ended. It was because one of them died.
Oh, bad.
Unfortunately, they came back with a new series where they totally pissed all over Sweden, so I stopped watching it. that just no, but what I really, really cannot watch is all this lovey-dovey romance.
Yeah, she hates it.
And cuddly-guddly doobie-doobie stuff. I can't watch it. It makes my skin crawl.
So basically every teenage movie and series ever.
Yeah, so they're going to have to watch that in their room.
Yeah.
Because I'm not watching that. Okay, favourite movie?
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that's a good one. I have one, an oldie, and that's Grease. I think. Yeah. Oh, and Dirty Dancing, of course. I think that's kind of where my limit goes into the lovey-dovey and romance stuff. I can watch that.
Yeah, it has to be music as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I love them. Grew up with them, of course. So yeah, they're good ones. What else? Oh, I actually do like. No, The Last of the Mohicans. I like that one.
That's the one you tried to force me to watch.
I tried to get you to watch that, but it's an oldie, so you might not want it. Yep, that's some movies. Here we go. Dogs or cats?
Giraffe. No, dogs every day of the week.
Dogs.
If you look behind that, there's literally a sign with, you can't see it.
No, you can't see it. Yeah, we can show it later.
Yeah.
No, dogs. Dogs. By far. And we had a follow-up question, didn't we? If you were a dog, what kind of breed would you be?
Oh, what's it called? It's the one that's like a German Shepherd. The Belgium...
Malinois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Me, there's just no. I can't. There's only one breed. One Irish Wolfhound. My mum and dad used to breed them, and I grew up with them. Or from I was 14, I think, 14 or 15. I had Irish Wolfhounds around me, and I'm going to show you. We have them everywhere in this house.
Yeah.
Because it was mum and dad's house. So, yep, Irish Wolfhound, no doubt. You can't compare them. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but they're friendly, they're kind, they're big, they're cuddly, they're lovable, but boy, you don't want to piss them off.
No.
So yeah, I do. They're just the best.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm stuttering. I can't help it. Okay. What languages do you speak?
English and Swedish.
Same here. I used to.
Spanish, Italian?
No. I used to read German in school, but that was like 500 years ago, so I've totally forgotten. I just remember a few things.
You could speak a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear languages in a different way.
If anyone there's YouTube videos where you can guess the language by the tone, and I can get it right every single time. Yeah. Same with like writing. If a language written out, I know which language it is, but I can't speak it.
No, but I've got the language ear if you want. Give me a maths example, and I will just tell you to get lost because you don't understand anything. But languages, that kind of just flows in my head. So yeah, that's my thing. What else? Ooh, what place would you like to visit? Place as in country or just city?
Specific.
I don't know, yeah.
Mine, straight up Greece.
Greece.
Yeah. Because you haven't been there.
No.
out of all the 72 countries. No, I'm joking, it's not 72, it's something like that. You haven't been there. We've been to Spain, and it was great.
So Greece for you?
Greece or Venice, Italy.
Yeah.
Those two are top.
Yeah. I would love to go to Greece as well. That is it's a dream destination. But when I grew up, I had two places that I really, really wanted to go to, and one was China, because I think that the culture and the country and the history is amazing. And the other one, Australia, because the same thing there. Just the animals, the nature, everything is just so very different. But I could not possibly manage the spiders and the snakes. And no. I'm going to have to dream about Australia from a distance.
No, that's alright, we can visit. I don't think the visit will be too bad.
And we have protective gear on. And
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then it says on the hotel room, warning.
Yeah, shake your boots before you go.
Tarantula might be inside.
Yeah. Okay. So this is more of a personal question, and I am going to bring that up. I've spoken a little bit about it, but the question is, why are you losing weight? You're not, thankfully, because you shouldn't. I am, because I'm done a gastric bypass. So I needed that for health reasons, and I am really, really happy that I did it. And I promised you that I'm going to make a video about it, so I'm going to talk about that more in another video. But that is the reason why I am actually losing weight at the moment. Now then, another one. You can't really answer that, but you can, in a way. Do you work, and what do you work with? And what do you do? You're almost 16, so you're not working. That's for sure.
I'm going off to college.
Yeah, you're going off to
building school.
Gymnasium, as it's called in Sweden.
Yeah. And basically you pick like what you're interested in. And I'm becoming Bob the Builder.
Yeah, you've chosen building or painting, that direction of work. So we'll see how that goes. And that's going to start after the summer.
Yeah.
If you get into where you want to go.
Yeah, if I get in.
Yeah. So, and what do? I actually have my own company now. A very, very new one, so I don't even call it a company. It's more of a hobby at the moment. I sell digital products on Etsy. So I've got some shops on Etsy where I sell my products, and I also, of course, I'm doing this. But other than that, I am not employed. I think that what I do take up most of my time anyway, so that is what I'm hoping it's gonna start growing and maybe get some money in. Ooh, what is something you believe in that others might not?
We're both the same on this.
Yes, we are both the same, so I'm going to let you answer.
Paranormal activity. Ghosties. Everything with life after death.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe as much life after death as I believe in that there might be spirits that have not gone to rest. That is what I think, because I've experienced a few things here and there, and I feel that it's not totally impossible or improbable. I don't know what you want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like the wind and stuff can't cause the things we've seen.
No. There's been a few things. So yeah, that's what we believe, or at least that's probably a bit different to what other people might believe. Are you? Oh, that goes with this one then. Are you religious?
Yes, I am.
Mm.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. You believe in
I'm not
something.
baptised.
No. I'm not. I do not believe at all in anything. And I'm not going to go into that because I know that we all have different beliefs and we are all entitled to believe in what we do. So,
Yeah.
no, I don't. Or I'm not. Oh, yeah. Have you experienced anything paranormal?
Look, you go first on this one.
Me? Yeah, I've experienced a few things. I've had a chair moving around in front of me. I've had when my auntie passed away. I had that was the weirdest one. I had my whole body just tingled. Every little hair on my body was like I was like a hedgehog when I went into her house after she passed away. There's been a lot of different things, and we've had windows open, doors open. My granddad, when he passed away, I had some experiences in my grandma's house. So yes, I've had a few things happen.
I've seen things. Sounds crazy, but I've seen. Because Mom said, we live in my grandparents' house. Your parents' house.
My parents' house, yeah.
I saw my granddad in my basement stairs when I went. Well, I was going to go up the stairs, and I looked down the stairs, and then my granddad just standing there, but he was see through, like clear enough that you could see his face, and I was like, no way. So that's that, and then I also had. So someone in my room. Sounds crazy. There's an actual name for it, and his name's like the Hat Man. Really tall, dark. What's it called? Figurine.
Figure.
Yeah, figure.
Yeah.
And he just stood in my room when I slept for months on end until I got rid of him. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
seen a few things now. You're gonna think we're crazy. And that's perfectly fine. We're not gonna hold you to it. My husband does all the time, so yeah, that's fine. Okay. How do you deal with the loss of your parents, or in my daughter's case, grandparents? Well, to be honest, it's something you deal with every day. I can't say that, oh well, I've mourned them and now I'm just moving on. No. There's little things every day that pop up, or you think of, or you see something that reminds you of something, or you hear a song, or you do something else. You just have to move on and move forward. That's all. I mean, they're not coming back, no matter how much I want them to. So the grieving is always going to be there. That's how it is, and it's different from person to person. So
I never really dealt with it. Like, I knew they were dead. I knew they're not coming back, but I've never really like sat down and had a full-on conversation about my grandparents to help me put it at ease. The only thing that puts me at ease is like knowing or me believing that you don't go after an afterlife, and like me seeing my granddad, it's like it helps because it feels like he's here even though he's not here.
yeah.
That's the only thing that's like helped me.
Yeah, it's hard. And especially for us because we weren't here for either of them. Any of us. So yeah, it's tough. Now then, it's something totally, completely different. We talk about loss, and now we talk about candy. What's your favourite candy?
Salted licorice.
Same here, salted licorice. And that is something that is very, very typical for Sweden and for Finland and Norway. I would say almost the Nordic countries. because we got salted licorice. That's always been my thing. It was my dad's thing as well. But I can say something. This is a bit weird.
Oh no.
To be honest, after my gastric bypass, I actually want more normal candy.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Get out.
I don't crave the salty licorice as much as I used to do.
I crave it.
Yeah,
Daily.
so it's a bit weird, but that's actually how it is. I do enjoy just a normal fruity candy now, and I used to think that was bleh before. So something's happened. Don't know what. That's how it is.
It's a ghost giving you the taste buds or something.
Yeah. Let's see. I think we're at the last question. Yeah. Ooh, and that's a deep one.
All right.
What is one thing you would like to change about the world? Me or you?
You.
Me. I have one thing that I want to get rid of today, and that is guns and weapons. Bye bye. Go. Throw it away in the bin. They cause nothing but trouble, because if someone's got a gun, someone else has got a gun, because you have to protect yourself against the one with the gun. So eventually you're going to end up shooting both of them because they got guns. And then, I can't even go into it. Guns, weapons, go away. Bye bye.
If I could change one thing, it's not affecting with Sweden, but it's got to do with America. That's the healthcare.
Yeah.
Because the amount of money that people have to pay just to survive when you have cancer, heart condition, is crazy.
Yeah, that's something as well, actually. That's a very good one. Healthcare should be included in all democracies, if you want to.
We already pay enough money for living.
We pay taxes for that, and we get it back in Sweden, and that is really good. I don't ever have to worry about being really, really poorly and not being able to afford it, or you.
No.
For example, you're born with a heart problem, and from when she was a baby, we had the absolute best healthcare there was.
Yeah.
Never ever had to worry about anything and not being able to afford it. So that was a good point.
One of my dreams are to live in America, but because of my health and the heart condition never gonna be able to go away, then the amount of surgeries and stuff is just gonna it's gonna rip my life apart. I'm just gonna be in debt for the rest of my life.
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be possible. So
just visit and hope you don't get sick.
So I just want to say thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
For doing this.
As you can see, I've got full knowledge.
But she actually came up with this, and I love it. So it's a bit different to what you're used to. And
if you want to see more of me, comment down. I could be your new favourite.
I also want you to comment down below if there is anything else. I know you've said you want to see some of in your day kind of vlogs and things like that. I have the most boring days there is.
Literally, she drops me off, she works on her Etsy, and then she picks me up, and then she works on her Etsy, then she eats his dinner, works on her Etsy, then maybe watches a series and goes to bed.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And especially this time of year as well, when it's just starting to get a little bit warmer outside, so we can soon go outside, but at the moment we're just stuck inside. Yeah.
Just when you think it's about to get to
warmer.
summer.
Yeah.
Like yesterday it was 18 degrees, now it's 4. Absolutely
Celsius.
despicable.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. But anyway, let us know down below videos, anything you want to see. Leave a comment. Do you have any more questions you want me to answer?
We'll do a part 2 if we get enough comments.
Make sure you subscribe, of course, so you can see more of my videos. And
like the video,
of course.
Because why are you here if you're not liking?
Don't be like that.
No, but I mean.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I am going to be back, of course, with more videos. But for now, this is it. Bye!